What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of TheDropPodcast. Remember, this is the show where we play games, hang out, keep it chill. Man, well, here, let me start here. I've had such an amazing morning. Also, this week was incredible. I think I was telling you guys how I got moved to a different a different team in at my job. Just given more responsibility. It's not necessarily a promotion just because I didn't get a pay raise or anything. I just got more responsibility. But I think what I did do is show that I'm looking to improve, and I'm open to improve, and I'm open to be wherever he needs me. So that's good. But let's see, what was I gonna say though? But I also, what I did is I think I clarified my position. I'm here to stay. I think my job is secure, and also what I like about where I'm at is there's always work to do. So it's easy to get OT. Where I don't have to BS around. You know what I mean? There's actually been one situation where I was kind of just creating work for myself just so I could get some OT. But I think that was more because if I started something else, it would be I'd be starting a whole new thing. But yeah, that's crazy. That took down half of my team. But this week, this Friday, actually, someone left. Or the guy that usually helps me, he left. I just want to see something. The guy that usually helps me left during the day. So I was by myself for the most of it. And I think what was cool is it was a chance for me to just kind of test myself. You know what I mean? So I actually learned a little bit. About what I can do. And I actually. Well, I guess just I realized that I actually know a decent amount. I think, I did. I think I knew quite a bit. And I held up. You know what I mean? So that felt good. It was just reassuring, in myself. I guess I don't know. But yeah, it was cool though. It was a good week, and I got 10 hours of overtime, so it's gonna be a good paycheck. I wanted to make 1,000 on this paycheck. I just wanted to see what it looks like, just in case, or see what it looks like as far as my money management. Because it's weird, because it's I can imagine myself getting, and I definitely could use that extra cash, because one of the biggest concerns right now, and as far as getting this home, is having backup funds in case something bad happens, which is likely, and so basically I'm taking a risk within X amount of time on this home, because if I have a bad tenant, that could go bad for me. And then at the same time, if just something happens to the house, that could also be bad. So I'm just gonna have to figure out something along, or with. Well, I probably won't. I'm gonna take that risk, because the way I see it is you could be afraid, anything could go bad. You could go to school, spend all this money, be in debt, and risk not getting a job that's gonna pay well, or I don't know what else. I just don't know what other risks come with that at this moment. But you know what I mean, there's risks in most everything. So it's like you could be afraid or you could just do it. You know what I mean? Because the only way to really do things is to do it. You know what I mean? This is coming out of it because my significant other's family doesn't support. Like, they think it's a bad idea to buy a house. And it did bother me for a really long time, but now I'm starting to realize though, or I don't know, I don't know why I said that. I'm not sure what I'm realizing. That's ridiculous. I don't know, I guess physics. Holy crap. Alright, I'm just gonna take this one. I'll just die on this one. What was I gonna say though? I think like well, I could make the argument, or I could make the case for real estate for sure. I'm cool with that. I don't care. I'm just gonna take it. But anyway, but they don't support it, and I understand why. Like, I mean, I don't. I think it's just lack of or fear of that risk on their end. But it's like everything has risks, and you have to understand, like, if you're not gonna do it, you're not going anywhere. You know what I mean? If you're not gonna try, it's like you can't do anything, and there's a million reasons not to do anything. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of good reasons not to do anything too. So I don't know. So in my head, it's just like, you might as well, do it, and do what's going to get you the best outcome. And as far as I'm concerned, waiting to get a 9-to-5 job that has a decent pay so I can buy a house and then pay the house down is too long. What I want to do is I want to travel early in my 20s. And I see it. Like, honestly, the biggest thing for me is I want to do it by the time I'm 20. Like, I want to be 20 being able to travel. Like, being able to quit my job. Like, 2 years from now. Well, I guess now it's more like 1 year-ish. More like a year and a half. Like, a year and a half from now, like, I want to be able to quit my job and move. I know by the time I'm 22, I'll probably already have 2 properties. And one of them hopefully paid down at least as much as it could be. The only thing is, like, it would be nice to have, like, a little security pocket, but that's something that I'm gonna have to just work out with some numbers. And like I said, like part of me working so much overtime this week is just to see, like, what can I do, like, what kind of flexibility does excuse me, what kind of flexibility do I have with that OTU if I make $2,000 a month instead of just $1,800. So, like, how much can that $200 extra dollars get me? Anyway, all right, so Chrono Trigger, cheating again. Golems wins. Okay. I like this game a lot. During party's first attempt to get in the Ocean Palace, they encounter Dalton for a brief moment. Battle does not have to be won to proceed with the story, but can be won as long as the party doesn't use physical attacks. Oh, okay. Causes Golem to have his turn start over as long as the next attack is hit. Different element. The one he was hit by. Okay. Casting a magic for the golem with attack. Golem attacks with magic. All of the element attack. The magical attacks are not very lethal, unlike his physical attacks. The party eventually runs into Dalton again, who summons 2 golems to fight the party. They can be extremely difficult to beat because there are 2 of them, and they are also extremely fast. Speed is probably 16, so unless you have saving speed capsules, even with Chrono Trigger, setting ATB to wait will also help. They also copy your elemental attribute of the attack you used to apply physical. So if you went around, opened sealed boxes, and kept all the colored vests, then 2, alright, flex fire, using the group. His 2 against, he can only copy last attack he was hit by. Different. Alright, so this, able to attack, use spells to hit, like, lightning 2. Magic, but it shouldn't. If you're full health for the duration. Alright. Basically, this is gonna be difficult. What was I saying though? Oh yeah, but I was thinking about like everything with the real estate and kind of like my plans with this, I guess. If I'm lucky, I'll try and get the OT, just work as much as I can. Not sure, how that'll work out for me, but, I do, I forgot to give him the stuff back. What was I thinking? I need to heal up. Dang, that sucks. Alright, I need to slurp smooch and then hit him with that lightning too. So, just thinking about it, like here's why I think it's such a good idea. In the first place though, because if I just purchase this one property, it's gonna be about like a 100K to pay off. You know what I mean? Which is a lot. It's definitely a lot. But it's not like undoable, and also it's only like for me it's only gonna be like 700 a month. I mean, which is a lot of money. That's already a paycheck. You know what I mean? But if I'm just thinking about like in the long term of things, like the long run, I think it does make sense. I mean, yeah, it does make sense in the long run. The other thing is it's fluorescent, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like, I want to go back into fluorescent and put money into fluorescent. So, in a way, it's kind of like I want to appreciate the value of fluorescent. And so then if I appreciate the value of fluorescent, because that's what I love, then I'm going to appreciate the value of the home and the homes in fluorescent, you know what I mean? But I don't know, we'll see. Because I also don't want to get shady. Like people do some shady things to get, money, you know what I mean? That's not me. Like I care about fluorescent, you know what I mean? Like this is where I grew up, this is what I know, this is what I love, So it's just kind of that. Like I love it here too much, It's a great place, in my opinion. But what was I on? I was thinking about something. So if I make 1,800, and then if I could get someone in the home as early as possible. That would be beneficial for me just because it'd be beneficial for me because I know that, like, one, I'm paying off this home like right away, okay, and if I just put everything in, if I put everything back in, I don't know how much interest is, because I know like the first like X amount of years is mainly just like interest that you pay off. What I do know, is that hold on. Yeah, I don't know how much, like on interest and stuff, but if interest, like if what I pay right away like will go down to the principal, it's gonna be about like 3-ish years until I can truly just like start working on paying off the property itself. So, that's like I'm comfortable with that. Like I actually feel like that's good. You know what I mean? Because then at the same time, like I guess like if the interest starts going down, or I don't know if they will, but if they like lower my rate, you know what I mean? Then I think what that'll help me be able to do is then I can well, one, start saving. So like really I think my biggest bet, like what I'm really betting on, is that I'm not going to have what I'm really betting on or hoping on is to not have debt, or to not have something bad happen to the home, so that I'm not going to be able to put into the home what I want to put into. But, whoops, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, shoot, I just messed up my whole pattern. That's cool. That's cool. And she's not even using anything, so. Alright, that's cool. That's whatever. But yeah, and then check this out. So once I do that, then the cool thing about that is once everything's kind of collected, and in a good spot where I want it to be, I can oh, come on, don't use it. There we go. Once it's all paid off and I have my person renting it out, I'm making $1,100 a month. So that's half of my paycheck. So now all I have to do, like, then the only focus, like, really all I really want is just two incomes, like 2 homes receiving income. Like I really just want to make like 2,000-ish 2,000-ish on my rental properties. And the reason being is because, like, right now I'm making probably like not that much. I'm only making $1,800, but that would replace my job. You know what I mean? That's really all I want to do, is I just want to replace my job so that I don't have to have the job, or I can just keep I can keep the job and basically have like 2 of the same income. So that's 40,000. That's 40,000 a year. Now I think the goal would be like 60,000. I think 60,000 is like if you make 60,000 a year, I think that's where it's like 60,000 a year is a good spot to be in, because 60,000. Well, this is what Jordan Peterson said. I actually honestly don't know like if it's true. But assuming he's true, because he's very studied guy. If you make 60,000, that's supposed to be like the max of the quality of your lifestyle. Like if you make 60,000, the quality of your lifestyle doesn't really go up. Like you make a good amount of money. So 40,000, I think I'll be able to travel. And honestly, part of the problem with having 60,000 is kind of like you're selling your time. Like if you have a good job, like a doctor or whatever, you still have to sell your time, long hours, high stress. You still have to deal with you're still dealing with selling or trading your time for money. You're still dealing with I don't know, like you have a car, you have a home, probably an expensive home or whatever. I mean, I guess if you live cheaply, but either way, you're still selling your time, so it's like you might be able to retire early. What the heck? Am I already fighting him? Nah. Okay, I'm not. So you're still selling your time or whatever. That's crazy. Oh, maggots. That's bad as fuck. But here's what I was saying. You're still trading your time, which is something that I don't want to do, and something that I don't think I'm going to have to do. Because if I can just get someone to handle and manage the properties, and then throughout time just keep investing. Because you see, like, now I'm thinking about it, like those, that it adds up, you know what I mean? Like the income adds up. So like I pay off one home, that's a whole K, you know what I mean? So now I'm making 1,800 plus 1,000 a month, so it's 3,000 a month, 3,000 roughly speaking. And if I really wanted it to be, it could be 3,000 a month. So 3,000 a month. Just look at that, 3,000 a month, 12 months in a year. That's 36. Wait, is it 3,000 times 12? 36,000. That's decent. Either way, so here's what I'm saying. So if I just took that 36,000, that's in a year. So it would take me a year to just pay off half of the next house. Probably like 2 years, a year and a half, really. If it was like a year and a half, the home would be paid off. Oh wait, no, it wouldn't. Oh wait, would it be? No, it'd be more like, it'd be more like 2.5 years. Either way, like that's 4 years down to 2.5 years, and then once that's paid off, then I'm looking at I'm looking at another case. That'd be, look at that. So then if I have, so I make 2,000 on my job. I make 1,000 from the property. Now I'm making another 1,000. This is 4,000 times 12. This is 48,000. So it'd be like 2-ish years. And also, that's looking at, what am I doing? Escape Chrono humans cannot defeat. So you're a Chrono. Why don't you just gotta say? That's dope. Chrono is a bad mother effer. I don't know, man. I don't like the numbers. I don't like how long. I think my biggest concern is just the fact that it might take me 4 years to pay off this first property. But while I'm paying off that first property, I guess I could think about, like, if I get OT, really the best thing that could possibly happen to me is if I could get a raise. So right now I'm at 13. If I could make like 15. And honestly, if I wanted to, I could get a second job on the weekends. But then it'd be kind of hard to do these, you know. But I guess I could. That wouldn't be a bad idea. So if I could make 15 though, 15 an hour, so that'd be 40 hours a week. It'd be 600 a week. 600 times 2, because I get paid bi-weekly, so it'd be 1,200 on my check. Bi-weekly. 1,200 on my check times 2 should be like 2,400 times 12. So it's like 28,000. More like 29,000. So that's pretty good. 29,000. So it's basically rounding up 30,000. So if I made 30,000 and I just put like most of that, I mean obviously some of it's gonna go, so but I mean I don't know, the chances of me getting that big a raise is not likely. But then I also have my stocks, but I don't know, I'm gonna let that sit though. But if I really needed to, I could put that into the home just to get that paid off. But honestly, now I'm thinking about it, if I have a renter there paying 300, so that'd be 1,800 plus 300, that's 21 a month times 12, 25. So technically I'm making 25,000, if assuming I can get a renter in there. I should put some away for security though. So I don't know, maybe I'll take like 100 a month, or maybe like 100 per check. So you're putting like 200 away a month. I don't know, that kind of freaks me out, but you know what I mean, what are the chances though? And besides, like even there are some scary chances, like those are chances I think I'm willing to take. Like I think it's good to, you know, try, you know what I mean? That's important. And like I was saying earlier, it's like if you never try, you're never gonna do anything. Like if you're just always afraid, you're not gonna go anywhere. You're not gonna accomplish anything. You know, you have to take those risks to find those large opportunities. And you could look at it as a bad idea, but also I'm so young, so it's like it's really the best opportunity, you know. And I could save up, Then at the same time, I'm missing the opportunity of that 300 a month also going into that payment. So, and I could wait until I have the number. You know what I mean? But if I did that, like I said, it'd be like throwing away $300 every month. It's not a good idea. But I don't know, whatever. Oh, you know what I just thought about? If they're paying 1,100, holy. Oh yeah. Then I'm making 1,800 plus. Yeah, and then that's the other thing. It's like, versus me losing 1,800 a month. Now I'm making, or 700 a month. I'm actually making 700. Or not, I'm not making, but I'm keeping that 700. Yeah. Hold on, let me look this up real quick. So if I did 1,800 though, minus like 700, I'd be making 1,100 a month. Then if I add that 300, now I'm making 1,400 a month. It's not 1,800. It's not, but you know, it's whatever. No, at the same time, I'm also working on. Whoops, how did I do that? At the same time, this was cool too. I'm also working on this podcast, trying to make some income off of this podcast. Like trying to see if I could. I mean, first off, like every 1,000 plays, I give $15, which is cool. You know what I mean? $15 is not nothing. Like that's gas. And then at the same time, I lost my main man. That's sad, man. That's sad. This is weird, man. This is weird. No, I'm frog. Heck no. I wanna be I want to be this chick. She's bad, mother trucker. Gosh, this music is so good. I just feel so relaxed in the morning. Anyway, but here, let me close up. Let me close up this conversation about the real estate real quick, just to clarify in my head, cause like, I don't know, cause I'm just trying to think about like what are some ways that I can help like just pay this off as soon as I can. Spot. Some very old stoner acquired a harvest useful month's power. Very enlightened ones did survive, no distinction earthbound. I should have read. By okay. Mid-tonic. Full tonic. That could be useful. We'll do that. I want to get that. Let me go over there. Whatever. Yeah, man. I mean, I guess if I really just like pound it out, and then also like if I sell t-shirts, because I am working on t-shirts. I am working on some t-shirt ideas, some designs. I'm not sure yet like what I mean, honestly, if you guys just tell me what you would like to buy, like what you think would be cool, I would definitely do that, you know what I mean? Dang. Well, okay. Sorry, guys. My brain's kind of mush. That's how it was yesterday before I left work. Like, my brain just, like, mushed up. Like, I made a mistake. I received in 2 things that I shouldn't have received in. That I didn't need. My brain just, like it just happened because it just melted. Like, I just couldn't think straight. And I mean, I was trying to leave too because it was Friday. But man, these weekends just go by so fast. Yeah. The new king, okay. Serves them right. They're powerless. This is bad, man. This is cool. Or not bad, like, this is good. Like, this is cool. I never drank my tea. I brought juice this morning for breakfast. Because I do these right as soon as I wake up. Valentine's Day is coming up. I gotta think about what to do with that. Cause my girl, you know. I didn't hear what he said. Shoot, what did he say? All right. Anyway, let me think about this again though. I need to think of a way how to like revive my mental, cause like I think that's like my biggest enemy whenever it comes to this podcast. Like there's a difference. Like I can feel it. Like throughout this podcast, it was like up until this point, like my brain was like all connected, but there were a few times where like disconnected. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it feels. Like, it feels like it's connected and then just, like, disconnects. You know what I mean? Part of it's the game, probably. Just because it's, like, captivating and stuff like that. Like it's very easy to just play a game and, like, just lounge. Oh, okay, hold on. Alright, but here's what I'm thinking, though. As far as, like, trying to make money, off of the podcast. Like, I am making 1,500, which is good. I mean, not 1,500, $15, which is good. But, if I'm also selling shirts, like, that's some, and I'm also working on this comic book. Oh. I'm working on this comic book, and I actually think it's gonna be really good. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I think, I've been writing the story. Oh, and this is what I wanted to talk about too, but I kind of want to wait for the next episode, and then because I think it's interesting, you know. But I want to wait. Holy crap! But I want to wait for next episode. Oh my gosh. Is it only Ayla that they want to kick? Dude. Sorry, my brain right now. What? You gotta be kidding me. And that's it? That's what kills me? That's dumb. Ooh. Alright. So anyway, let's think this through, though. I think actually by the time I make 1,000, I get new, oh, that's bad. That's bad as fuck. By the time I make 1,000, I think they help me get more people to, what am I trying to say? I think they'll help me out getting more, man, I really can't focus right now. Getting more, of the thing. This is so weird. My brain just, like, dissected itself. Hope we get more incoming. So yeah, hopefully I can do that. Honestly, if I can get through, I don't know, that honestly, like, just building up this podcast, really, because I think YouTube eventually might pay. Probably, I don't know. That'll be a long time, but yeah, I mean, I've been stay consistent with it for 4 years. Like I said, if I'm playing the long game, then it kind of works out, you know. It's just like the long game is so long. But yeah, but it does. It works itself out. And I'm confident with it, you know. Like, I'm pretty secure in the opportunities. I think that that eventually, like even though, like, because my big thing is I want to travel, which I can. I'll just have to do it on OT or on PT or wait, pay time off on PTO. It's just not what I wanted to do. Like, I was really, really, really hoping that I would be 22 years old, traveling the world. Like, I want to go to Japan and I want to go to Ireland I want to go to Ireland again, and I want to, I don't know, just explore, and also have the freedom to do just like anything I want, like, which I could already kind of see like happening, like, cause really I don't want to live like that expensively. Like honestly, I could live a regular normal life, or not a normal, cause I want to travel, but like if I really had all the income, that I wanted, I would just want to be able to afford. I'd want to be able to go to places and travel and see things, and at the same time go to what am I trying to say? At the same time, be able to explore I guess what am I trying to say? At the same time, it'd be cool to excuse me. Oh, so really, here's what I want. So like, if I could just like honestly like if I just had like a home of my own, like a home base or whatever, I could pimp it out and then just like rent it out as I travel. You know what I mean? As I explore. So then that would be something like some kind of source of income. And then while I'm home, it's like I'll be working on podcasting and I'll be working on designs, writing, you know, just whatever I want to do. You know what I mean? Like just stuff like that. One thing I do is I have to figure out how to mobily do these podcasts, which I mean I could. Like honestly, like all I really need is my computer, my mic, and then my computer, my mic, and then for real, it just internet access, I guess. See, I don't know. I mean, I'm not concerned about that side of it. I'm not tripping that much. It's just, you know, how early could I do it and still stay on a good course? 'Cause really, you know, if I'm thinking about it, I don't have to quit my job to do that. You know what I mean? So I could keep my job until until I have like a very secure, kind of stable spot. You know what I mean? Like I could see that happening, to be honest. And I actually might prefer that just 'cause I know it's definitely a safer option, a secure option. And like maybe I'll keep my job until I'm able to buy and own that second home. 'Cause I mean, to be honest, like I kind of need to keep my job for the first home. And if that's gonna be for a couple years, then truthfully, it's like I'll be hopefully have a raise by then, if I can, because I'll be here probably another 2 years. So hopefully I'll have a raise by then. This podcast will hopefully have gone somewhere by then. Definitely probably will have some merchandise out, so maybe some money off of that. Maybe I'll look at dropshipping again just to amplify that. Hopefully I have like a little security pocket, and then maybe I don't know, maybe I don't know, maybe it's weird to me, like I don't know how people build these like empires on podcasts. Like it's like Joe Rogan says like he just kept doing it and it was like every single week like the views would go up. Like for me it's like a monthly process. It's like a month goes by and it goes up X amount, and then another month goes by and it bumps up X amount. So I don't know if it's just like the content, the quality of the content. Maybe it has to be shorter episodes. Maybe it's too long. I don't know, cause like for me it's like I enjoy it. I don't know. It's like I just can't tell, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. I'll think about it. I'll look into it. Maybe I'll look up like how to improve podcasts, like how to make it better. 'cause I do. I want to make like really good content. You know what I mean? I want good content. You know, I want to earn my share. You know what I mean? Oh, speaking of, this is kind of a weird spot to stop, but we'll stop here. It'll be cool. This is kind of interesting though, and I know I've talked about this before, but it's like I do find that like my brain clicks back in, like typically near the end. Like it clocks out probably about like 30 minutes in, and then clicks back in like for like the last 10 or 7 minutes or so. But anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast episode. I actually did. I still want to talk about, just like, cause I don't know, it makes me feel safer whenever I kind of discuss it. Like it makes me feel like I have a plan. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of a risky direction that I'm taking, and not that I'm like nervous about it. I mean, I am nervous about it. I won't lie, but anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast episode. And if you guys want to support, and I feel guilty for saying this, but you don't have to at all. Like really, like it doesn't matter. I enjoy this. This is awesome. Like it's cool that I can do this. You know what I mean? Like it's really cool that I can do this. Which I might talk about next episode. But I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast episode though. But if you want to support, if you want to financially support, you can go to my website, joshuatbryan64.com. There's a section where you can donate. If you scroll down, merchandise, I'm gonna make some point. I like to do sumie, so I might like paint some and then just like print them out, or scan them, and then put them on a shirt. But we'll see. What else? Oh, but the biggest way you can support is honestly just by listening, leaving a review on whatever you listen on. And if you think someone else would dig this podcast, sharing it. So with that all being said, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.